There's so many people who feel like they could never do this, that they couldn't ever go to the Capitol, that they couldn't ever go to City Hall, that they don't belong in those places. And so to spend time with those groups, and I've done it a lot, it's my favorite part of my job, and then walk into the Capitol with someone who never thought they could walk in there, and to have that conversation with them and just say, like, look, this place was built to be intimidating. It's supposed to be. Everything's marble. There's dead white guys on all the walls. Nobody on those walls looks like you a lot of time. You know what I mean? Like, it's meant to be that way. And then you go into the hearing room and they put you at the little first grader chair with your little microphone, and everyone sort of looks down at you, and there's all these rules. But, you know, to train people to go through that process, to walk that process with them, you know, and one of the parts of my job I get to do now is survivors of sex trafficking. Girls who have been through every unimaginable thing, and to work with them, the few of them who are at this point, to get them ready to go testify, to tell their story publicly, is something phenomenal, you know? And I've sat there at the hearing room tables with these kids while they've been willing to tell this story, and you've seen like the most conservative legislators cry. I mean, like just literally cry in a hearing room to hear this story. And I think to myself, you know, these kids have more courage in their pinky finger than I have in my entire body. But, you know, not only did they never think they could advocate for anything, they never thought they were worth anything. And so for us to be able to have a role to get someone ready to go do that, and to have one of these kids say, you know what, like every time I tell this story, you have to understand I live this all over again. I live what I went through all over again. But the reason I do it is because I don't want any kid to ever go through what I went through. To be able to walk alongside someone, to find their voice in that way, I mean, that's amazing. That's why we do this work to begin with.